I'm Mark Gingrass, and this is Daniel Vargas. We'll start with that. And I'm in DC, and you're in Chicago. I don't know if you want to put that on there, but
Yeah, for sure.
just the fact that we're far away.
I added it in my video introduction for the channel. Why did you want to start a channel at this point?
So for me, I've had the skateboard thing going for a long time, and I put in like, probably 150 skateboard videos on there, and then I started putting these crappy videos. And one day I had over 1,000 subscribers, or what? I was before the rule, so I can monetize pretty quick, and I made like 8 cents, and so eventually I started making like 20, $30 a month, and eventually, just the past couple months, I decided, hey, if I'm making 30, $40 a month without even trying at all, like zero, didn't even try, what if I actually put in some effort? Can I make $300-$400 a month? So that's where I'm at now. I want to jump from 30 to $40 a month to $300 to $400 a month.
What was that?
So that's really
the thing that got you to the monetization part or whatever was the skateboarding.
mostly because most of my videos were. Now, I didn't really monetize my skateboard videos so much, but I put on like reviews, and those were making the money. I monetized the first few skateboard videos, but then I decided like, hey, no, this is like a skateboard thing. I'm not going to monetize my hobby. But now that my hobby's kind of switched a little bit to, hey, I am trying to create money on YouTube and whatnot. I literally just past 2 months, I monetized all of my skateboard videos. You know what I mean? It's like, you don't want to monetize something that was like your passion. Like, hey, this should be free. Everyone should be able to watch my skateboard video and enjoy the skating, not know that they're trying to make me 10 cents off watching my video.
Yeah, I mean, I get you.
Now I don't care though. Like, screw it. Like, I want all the money I can get.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I agree. Like the only reason I was thinking is that again, right, like we'll edit this, it'll go into our channel. There's plenty of people that just have this type of conversations, but that is the thing. There's so much of it online already. But with skateboarding, same thing. There's a ton, but it's just a very even I'm not a skateboarding aficionado or whatever, but I've gone into that rabbit hole of like basketball, skateboarding. Well, I guess what I'm trying to say is that you were uploading first this thing that is very popular, and probably what we're gonna be uploading, or like how to code, or whatever you'll be uploading, it's not exactly something that everyone falls into that rabbit hole, But a lot of people fall into the skateboarding.
Yeah.
Whatever.
So I mean, I try to keep my channel as, now I know we're not going to talk about like content so much, but like I try to keep my channel as like, hey, this is me teaching you how to do something.
Right.
It can be programming or business, but the flip side is I also want to teach you how I create that content. So like, not only am I gonna teach you how to do like R programming, I'm going to show you how I recorded this, what software I used, how my setup is, and how I market this stuff.
Okay.
So it's like kind of like three things. Like, it's teach, technology, and content creation.
Yeah.
And so I saw your introductory video yesterday. You sent me the unofficial internal only video.
Yeah, I have to redo it. Like you said, like it's one of those things that I'm sure I'm gonna have to redo like 10 times, and I'm still not gonna be happy. But yeah.
I don't think you need to redo it. You just need to put it on there. What does Mark Twain say? In order to get somewhere, you have to get started. Something like that, anyways.
That's a fair point, man.
And you're gonna hate every single first video you make, no matter what. So you might as well just throw it on there.
Yeah,
you will hate it.
That's a valid point.
You'll think it's perfect today. You might spend 4 hours on it today, and get it perfect. 4 weeks from now, you're gonna be like, "Damn, that was so crappy."
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. It's going to be that way.
That's fair, man.
So I want to start. I want to start another YouTube channel from scratch. And my idea, I like your idea of the 30s thing. I think that's easy to talk because we are in our 30s. I'd like to pretend I'm in the young 30s, but I'm actually in the upper 30s, which sucks.
You're what?
But
37?
my idea, 37, yeah.
Okay.
What are you, 32, 33?
I'm turning 31 next week, man.
Oh yeah, I'll be on the 40s channel, and you'll be still on the 30s channel. I'll be doing that.
But yeah, man. I've been trying to start this since I was 27. Like every year I'm like, this year I'm gonna start my channel. This year, I'm tired of procrastinating it. But what is it? His PlayStation 4?
PS4. He's got the PS4 Pro with the the virtual reality thing.
Oh, that's sweet, man.
Have you ever tried that?
So I haven't tried the PlayStation one, but I have the Oculus, which is
Oh yeah.
the Facebook one, and I don't have the Oculus Rift, which you need like this monster computer, but I have the what is it called? It's like the one that is portable, and I mean it's really incredible, man.
Yeah.
That's the future, man. That's gonna be exciting times ahead.
I know, and I haven't played a video game in like 15, 20 years almost, and I played that, and I'm like, I think I'm hooked. I was playing that Astrobot game, and I put that thing on there, and it feels like you're in the game.
Yep.
I read a review on Reddit, and the Reddit said, once you play 3D games or virtual reality games, you'll never go back to regular two-dimensional games ever again.
Yeah,
and
man.
I believe it.
I mean, they're completely different, but there's a certain truth to it for sure. I mean, it's mind-boggling, and the PlayStation one is not even again, if you get the Microsoft one, I don't remember what it's called, or the Oculus Rift, like the expensive one. You're supposed to install like motion sensors in your living room, and these cameras, and it's supposed to be incredible, man. So,
Oh wow.
So, and that's part of what I would like to also add in my channel. Honestly, like I think that would be a good way to do something that I love, and then comment on it and upload it and whatever. Like you know who PewDiePie was, right?
No.
I wish I remember the specific statistic, but it's this guy from Switzerland, and he was making millions of dollars a year, and all he did was upload videos of him playing video games, and he would just comment. He would add like a little chroma key image of himself at the bottom, and just comment. And he's like, I think he was the number one YouTuber in the world.
My son would probably know who it is.
I'm sure he might have heard of it. He was into shooter games, so if he wasn't into that, maybe he does. But yeah. Anyways, so yeah, that's part of
The problem with that is it's so saturated. There's so many people recording their games, and there's so many people doing commentary. So the question is, how do you make something even better than what's out there? You know what I mean? Like, you got to have those ideas.
Yeah.
Which maybe you do.
Man, there's a lot of like I think some of it is luck, right? But at the end of the day, I also wonder, how about your tags? Like the tags have to influence a lot, right? Like people looking for specific keywords, and for that many times when I'm uploading the video and I'm done with it, I just I don't even know what tags I should use, and so then I end up adding like 4, and then probably my video never pops up.
That's where TubeBuddy comes in. You need to get some tools. So TubeBuddy is what I use. What I did was I did a review of TubeBuddy, and they found me and they said, "Hey, you did this review. Here's a year for free." They hooked me up. And so once they hooked me up, I was hooked, because when you type in like 2 or 3 tags, it looks at your description, it looks at the tags you put in there, and it looks at your title, and then it looks at it scours the YouTube, and it looks at other people with the similar titles and things, and it takes their tags and it recommends them to you. So literally, you just click on it, click, 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 click. Now you have 15 tags. Click, 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 click. Now you have 30 tags. It's so much easier than trying to come up with tags on your own. You can literally go to a site that's similar to yours, look at their tags, and with TubeBuddy, you can click on copy, and you can either make it a template for yourself, or you can just paste them in as tags. Literally like 2 seconds.
Dude.
And I don't mean to plug TubeBuddy like completely throughout this video, but it's such an awesome tool that, I mean, I won't not use it ever again. Like, I'm going to use it every day.
I thought I had it. It's a Chrome extension, right?
Yeah. Yeah, you can download it.
Installed it.
The link's going to be in our descriptions.
Yeah, for sure.
Practice.
Like, I know that some other people do sketchy stuff, but so, like, you have to be careful of not uploading copyright infringement material or whatever. But there's this anime I watch, right? And it's called One Punch Man. So it comes out every Tuesday, and certain like this guy had, I don't remember how many subscribers he's got, but he's got thousands and thousands and thousands. So what he does is that he will upload the whole video for 24 hours only. So people watch the video before YouTube flags it as copyright. They subscribe,
Oh, wow.
and then he removes it. And then, you know, like people get notified of the other video and watch the other videos that he can, you know, live there. But
Oh,
people are really
wow.
subscribing because he's uploading. So again, everyone has their own method, and there's all these little like hacks and whatever. But it's just
Yeah,
you know,
it's that gray line right there for sure.
yeah. So well, what about your videos, the ones that you have uploaded lately? Like, I mean, are you getting more views every day?
Not really. No,
Me
I'm
neither.
not getting that many views. I think I am. It's really hard to tell because I just started doing more consistent videos. Like I put up some of the R programming,
Yeah.
and I'll get like a couple of views and then a comment, and I don't know if it's like legit or real. But I think I need to just stay on target, and even though I'm not getting a lot of views yet, once I have like 15 or 20 videos in a row, people are going to be like, yeah, just go to that channel to watch our videos, or go to that channel to watch supply chain videos, whatever
Right.
the channel is. No, honestly, I'm bummed out about my views because some of the stuff I think is good, but I'm looking at my analytics, and the stuff that makes money is like the review I did on a backpack, or my first C++ programming video I did freaking 6 or 7 years ago still gets lots of views. And I'm like, well, what about my new stuff? And it's just not working yet. So I need to figure something out.
So what are you attributing that to? Like the fact that your old videos have just simply been there longer. So now, since they started accumulating more views, maybe they come up faster in searches, or do you think it was the content?
I think I know it's both, because the content, if you look at my first C++ video and you read all the comments going down, you'll be amazed. You'll think that I'm like the Mr. Brilliant instructor of the world, you know, based on the comments. And I'm like, wow, like apparently I can teach very well. Like I can teach people very directly and give them analogies. I can be inside their head and know what they know and what they don't know,
Right.
and teach accordingly. And I think people like that.
Interesting.
I know the content is good on that C++ video.
Do you enjoy doing it?
I enjoy it a lot more now. So like I'm looking forward to doing R programming, because R is now like everyone wants to get into big data science and all this stuff, but not everybody is a data scientist. They all want to be one, but they're not it. So how do you get started? What I think I'm good at, and this goes with like anything. It could be calculus, it could be programming, it could be anything. I'm really good at introductory level teaching. But once it gets to the advanced stuff, yeah, I'm good at it, but I don't do it for a living, so I can't teach it because I have to spend a lot more. It's not that I can't, it's I have to spend so much more time researching, and that part, it takes so long, it kind of sucks. You know what I mean?
So what about? Yeah, I do know what you mean. But what about, for example, you say you wanted to open a new channel. Like, would you separate that, like the teaching 100% on Mark Gingrass, and then anything else like this conversation on a different channel, or are you gonna keep it all in the same?
For now, this will be labeled for me under. It'll probably still be under content creation, because even though we're talking about that right now, so creating content, how to get started. So my channel is part of it is content creation. Although I'd like to focus once we get a first couple of videos down, like with our interview style here, we could probably focus on like, hey, what am I? So like one of the channels I want to create is like pet peeves, but it's going to be like all just me talking about pet peeves. I'd like to do like animations and like, you know, what drives you nuts. And I feel like that would be a good channel. If you notice on YouTube, which I know you notice this stuff, some of the dumbest videos get the most viral views, and they're making boatloads of money. If I got like 10,000 views and I made like $8 off of it or whatever, or $6 or whatever, if they're getting 10 million, are they making like 600? What are they making, you know? And it's a dumb video.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Well, there's a couple of things there, right? Like they might have 1 million views, but they might not be monetizing on it. Maybe they're not making anything. But if they are, Yeah, that would be is a $1 million question, right? Like how much money will I make? And the thing is, the views don't determine it. Is the viewing time. So
The viewing time is what matters. Yeah.
yeah, so there's no way of really knowing. Like every channel will be different. It could be two completely separate channels that have the same amount of views and subscribers, but the other one could be killing it on the money part. You know?
Subscribers, I know that it's meaningless. I know that it is really. But for me internally, it's a quick way to gauge, like, okay, if I'm getting more subscribers, that means people are definitely viewing my stuff. And if you're going to look at views like, oh, I've got 166,700 views today, now I've got 168,244 views tomorrow, that's hard to comprehend. But if I have 1,500 subscribers today and 1,600 subscribers tomorrow, I can be like, damn, I just grew by, 100 subscribers. It's just more tangible to me, even though it doesn't equate to money.
No, for sure. In the Creator Academy, like they did explain the subscriber part, but yeah, it is just the fact that if you're subscribed to someone, like I'm subscribed to your channel, like, and I'm really just subscribed to like 4 channels really. Like I think it's Last Week Tonight, the Joe Rogan Experience, and the Blog After College, and yours. And pretty much every time that you upload something, I get notified. So there's a higher chance that I will watch it.
How long ago did you subscribe to me? Do you know?
Yeah, you asked me about it. Like you should subscribe to my channel, and I did it. Like it was probably like a week. I
okay, so it was really recently. Because I heard that when you subscribe now, you have to actively hit the little bell icon to get notifications.
So it's different. So what I mean is, you're right, and I should have explained better. But if you don't hit the bell, you'll still show up in my main screen when I log into YouTube.
Okay.
But if I hit the bell, I get an actual. I don't even have to be in YouTube. Like if I'm using Chrome, for example, like I'll just get a notification. Like if I got a new email, and so you just click on it. And now it sends you to YouTube. So I mean, it's definitely a good idea. Like if you can get people to hit the bell, that's going to increase your views and viewing time for sure. So yeah.
I asked this guy I'm on a Discord channel. You know what Discord is because you're a gamer, right? I mean,
I don't.
Are you on Discord?
No, I don't know what it is.
Oh, a lot of gamers use it so that they can have their own private chat rooms and stuff, and they do a lot of like live streaming through Discord. I don't know a whole lot about it, but you can set up a private chat room where it's invite only and it's free. So there's a YouTube creator out there called YouTube Creators Hub, and I'm a Patreon of his, so I pay $1 a month, which I might just do it for a couple months, but I wanted to let him know that I enjoy his podcast. I paid the $1 a month and I get access to his Discord channel. It's okay. I mean, there's probably 400 people maybe total in there. So there's actively, a few people every time you enter that chat room. But I asked him, I said, when did you make the decision to like go from full-time working 9 to 5 to full-time YouTube? Like, how can you do that? And I'm thinking, I'd do it if I can get like a quarter of my income. I think I could do it. Well, this guy, he responded back. He goes, well, when I was making double the amount on YouTube, that's when I knew I can quit my full-time job. So he was making double the amount he was making on his full-time job. I'm like, damn. And then I checked out his channel. Damn, it's good. I'm like, ah.
Is it really?
Like, I can't compete with that today. I need to learn more things. He does infographics. He is the infographics show. I'm like, I checked it out. I'm like, damn, he's good.
Man, like that's interesting. I mean, it definitely takes some. I mean, it takes some balls to take that step. You have a good job.
Yeah.
And that's the truth of it. So it is not just the fact that you would be quitting it, but you're living in Washington D.C., which is expensive. And if you quit, it might be hard to get it back, right?
And I've got my son, and I've got insurance, and he needs insurance. And really, I mean, you have to pay for all that. And I just can't quit. I need to be making tangible money. I think I will... it's okay. It's good.
Wait, is it still recording?
Well, I'm recording from this, and you move the angle a little bit, but it's still good.
Yeah, it looks solid.
You can't see it, Daniel. You're looking through my computer.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Isn't it confusing?
It is, man. Like it really is.
My latest video that I put out, I think I put it out yesterday. It's about how I sync the audio and how my setup is, and with all this crazy crap. Editing that video is complicated too, because like I'm editing a video to show you how I edit videos.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like I'm gonna edit videos to show you how to edit videos while editing videos. Like, oh man, it gets confusing.
Everything got its science. I was checking yesterday some tutorials on Adobe Premiere Pro, which, by the way, like it comes with very. It's crazy how software has changed through the years. But you don't really even need to go through YouTube. I realized that after I was checking some tutorials, and even that has its science, man. There's some people that make it look very, very easy. They zoom in at the right spots, and they go quick, so like you don't lose attention. So again, everything will be practiced, probably, man. Like it's just one of those things. But going back to the other topic, so you personally, when would you make that leap? Like quit your job? Like, would you have to be making close to the same amount of money? Does it require a certain amount of savings that you would have? Like, for you, when would you be like, okay, I'm doing it?
If I know I'm not going to make as much money as my job is great, right? So it's really difficult. I think it's going to be a matter of who pisses me off most in my corporate job and when I get frustrated enough. Because let's say that I can move for a little bit, right? So, I mean, I can move down south to live with my sister for cheap. So if I can make like $35,000 a year, maybe $30,000 a year on YouTube,
you would do it.
I could live off that for a couple years. And if I was doing YouTube full time, I would think that I can double that and triple that, you know?
Yeah.
But I'm not even close to that, so.
No, for sure. But the point is that you think you're gonna get the plan is to get to that point while working, right?
I think I need to get to that point while working to prove that, hey, if my 2 hours a day on YouTube, if I made that into 8 or 10 hours a day, I should be able to scale it up. And it's not just YouTube. So I'm battling YouTube, Amazon, affiliate programs, other affiliate programs. I'm also, I think the moneymaker is going to be teaching on like platforms like Udemy or Skillshare or Thinkific. These different platforms, I think, will allow me to really get more income and monetize in different various ways. You can't put all your eggs in one basket.
For sure.
But what I try to do is I try to make subsets of a class, and I put some of it on YouTube, and then I add some of it to Skillshare. And then as I accumulate like more and more classes on the same topic, I create one big class, and I put that big class on Udemy, which is where you expect a 40-hour class. On Skillshare, you're expecting like a 20-minute class.
Yeah.
On YouTube, you're expecting like a 6-minute class. So if you can reuse the content and recycle it for all these different platforms, why not?
Why not? Absolutely. Like the thing is, it seems to me like you have a more clear idea of what you want to do. I just don't know if I want to be. There's plenty that I could upload as far as teaching, man. It's just I guess I'm not that passionate about it, but
yeah.
No,
that makes sense.
You know, like I just need to figure it out, because if I do teaching, like, which I already have some videos put up together for that. Like you said, like I could kill two birds with one stone and do Udemy and do whatever, but I just need to figure it out.
And it all depends on what you're teaching too. If you hate your job and you're trying to teach the things you do at your job, that's still gonna suck.
Yeah.
It's still you don't wanna teach. Oh, my son told me that if you swear more than like 3 times on a YouTube video, they can demonetize it. So I'm gonna bleep those out. In fact, I'll have a video about how to bleep those out.
Man, like you should really. I'm gonna check that in the Creator Academy, because there's plenty of channels that I follow that swear constantly, and they don't get demonetized.
Okay, maybe not demonetized, but it limits your advertisers to be a different subset of who can do advertising on your channel.
For sure.
Which is probably no big deal for most people.
Yeah, and that's part of it. Like I'm being super picky, but I guess in my ideal world, if what I see happening with this is that I can be myself, that I can be drinking or doing whatever, and if not that I swear a lot as it is, but that if an F-bomb, drops out, that I don't have to worry about it.
No, that makes sense, and I think that's the only way to make it like, you're going to continue doing this because it's actually fun, and it is fun.
Yeah.
I don't want to be somebody else, and I'll tell you what, this is the first conversation that I've had with somebody on YouTube. It's 10 times better than talking to yourself. Holy shit. You know what I mean? I hate talking to myself.
Yeah.
I feel like an idiot.
That's another point that you brought up, but I'm kind of in the same spot. I don't really have anyone to talk to about this stuff.
Today you don't, but now that we have each other, we're going to talk to each other. Now I feel more confident calling somebody else and saying, hey, can you do an interview with me?
For sure. I
already feel more confident with that.
Yeah. No, I agree. As far as the... and again, we can edit this whole part out, and I'm sure there'll be plenty of editing we'll have to do with this one, but that's what I was telling you earlier. Like, the thing about it is that you and I can talk, and we can do, like the recording in our own cameras and do whatever. But what about when you're just calling someone else? They're not going to set up everything that you and I do,
Right. What I'll do probably is just have to do audio, or I will do it physically with them in the room.
Yeah.
What I can do is I can do it physically with them.
Yeah, the physical
part. As long as I take this bad boy with me,
yeah,
we're good to go.
Well,
I didn't even realize it was in my screen. I was gonna screenshot that out, but I guess not.
No. But it doesn't affect. Like, I don't even think your microphone looks bad when it's on the frame. Like I said, a lot of every channel and blogger that I've seen has that. Like, you can see they have their headset and their microphone either like yours, or they have one coming from the top. Yeah.
So I like this. I mean, I've got this thing too, but I don't really use it because it blocks more of me, and I just didn't want that.
What is that for?
It's to decrease the amount of, like, if you put like a P word, like puh, versus like puh, it kind of pops more without it.
Really?
And it gives that big spike in the audio. It's cheap, but it's supposed to be effective.
Yeah, I mean, you're slowly building. I mean, we'll both start slowly building the professional, setup and everything. At least not your screen looks better. For sure, no wrinkles, no nothing.
Oh yeah. So I had a 15-foot by 9-foot green screen that I always had it folded and stuff. And when it's all folded, you can't really stretch it out as good.
Yeah.
And I finally cut it down. Now behind me, I have it's 8-foot by 5-foot, and it's so much more manageable. And I do have a stand. And I do have a stand. Do you have a stand? You don't have a stand.
I don't, but I'm gonna get one. Like, I'm just really excited, man. I just have like 20 more days before the new apartment, and I'm gonna have a whole area, like a studio, just for this stuff. So it will be good.
Yeah. I almost got a apartment. It was actually cheaper than the apartment I have now, which is a 2-bedroom in DC. It was a 2-bedroom plus a small den, and the den was like the size of a computer room. Oh man, I wanted that so bad, but it didn't have like a balcony at all, and the view was not like to the pool. It was like to the outside street, and so I didn't get it. But now I'm like, damn, that room would have been my room.
Yeah.
Nothing but videography crap.
Yeah, man. I mean, are you pretty content with you live in a really nice apartment now, right?
It's really nice, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's got its pros and cons, man. I lived in one of those. I'm guessing like a similar one to yours, and I kind of miss it.
In closing, I think what we have to do is let people know. We're gonna let them know that what day is today? Saturday.
That every Saturday there will be or every Sunday a video will be uploaded, right?
Every Sunday a video is going to be uploaded talking about our progress, and hopefully there'll be others that can join and they can send comments and give us their links, show us what they do and what their progress is like, right? I mean,
yeah,
it'd be only fair if they're going to look at ours, maybe we can look at some of theirs. Maybe we can critique theirs.
No, I'm,
Okay, maybe this is going too far.
no, I'm
I'm starting to sound like a YouTuber.
dude. Like, but you said it. I agree with that. I'm actually gonna include what you just said as the closing clip.